PewDiePie.
I subscribe to PewDiePie.
Welcome. It is that time of the week again. Monday at 4:01 p.m. Sorry, we had to jam out to Joji first before we
Stan Joji.
Stan him. So welcome back to Cougar Conspiracies.
Ew! God. That wasn't ASMR.
Yeah, we're an
ASMR channel
This
now.
episode is just ASMR.
Just mic noises.
So we're back. Julia's back. She's not dead.
Give myself a round of applause.
You did it.
Yay.
Good job. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about some more crazy stuff with celebrities. Yet again, you don't have to hear me rant about Taylor Swift being gay for a full hour.
What?
That's what I talked about last week.
You need to get me caught up. What did I miss?
Oh, Taylor Swift is gay. She's in a fake
You watch it on
relationship with
YouTube.
Carly Claus. You can now watch it on YouTube.com. Search Cougar Radio. Ooh. Subscribe. And make sure you hit that bell icon
Notification.
to get notified every time we upload.
Let's hit 1 billion likes.
Guys, if we get this video to 1 million likes, I will buy a shirt that says
We'll sell
Cougar-
our merch.
Yeah, we'll sell one shirt that says Cougar Conspiracies on it.
Giveaway.
And you all have to try and get it. So look forward to that.
It's a giveaway.
Oh yeah, so Taylor Swift is in a fake relationship with Carly Claus.
Okay.
Off and on.
Alright.
You know, very, very, very...
Taylor Swift said gay rights.
She didn't say that, but yeah, I guess. So, yeah, we're talking about more celebrity stuff today. As always, these theories are just for fun. Please don't take them seriously. The FBI, please don't call us. We are blocking.
Taylor Swift, don't call us.
We're blocking your number, FBI. We're sick of the calls. I'm sick of the emails. But if you're, if you want to communicate with us, feel free to comment on the YouTube video. Feel free to, what's our Twitter? @Cougar Radio. Feel free to yell on Twitter. And on Facebook, get crazy. Do you believe
Go crazy,
that
go
Taylor
stupid.
Swift is gay? Yeah, go crazy, go stupid. Let us know. I want to hear y'all's opinions. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
The show.
On with the show.
This is the whole show. Go
Go
crazy.
crazy, go stupid, hit the like button, make sure you unsubscribe down below.
Unsubscribe.
Make sure you hit the
That like
the dislike button. Anyway, take the floor, Julie.
Okay. Speaking of Taylor Swift,
Yes.
I just realized I made a typo. Let's change that real quick.
Taylor Swift also makes typos. We love her relatable.
Okay. So you know how people are like, oh, Beyonce is in the Illuminati, and so is this person and that person.
Yes.
So there's things about Taylor Swift possibly being in the Illuminati, which is kind of like overdone, but this one's kind of dumb, but it kind of makes sense.
Is this similar to her being that theory of her being like an internet troll and being on
On Reddit
on 4chan?
or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't
Reddit
have
is harmless. 4chan.
It's 4chan's ruthless.
Where it's scary. I'll never forget that Shane video where he talks about that theory and he bleeps out 4chan the curse word. But now I'm sure that I said it, the 4chan will be calling
We'll
me.
censor it.
They'll be like,
Stop.
stop.
When we edit this.
Yeah, just censor.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people think back in 2016 she joined the Illuminati, and because of this, one of her links to the Illuminati is her interest in the number 13.
Oh.
So in 2009 she told MTV why 13 was her favorite number, and she says, I was born on the 13th, I turned 13 on Friday the 13th, my first album went gold in 13 weeks, my first #1 song had a 13-second intro. Every time I won an award, I've been seated either in the 13th seat, the 13th row, the 13th section, or row M, which is the 13th letter. Basically, whenever a 13 comes up in my life, it's a good thing.
Is she crazy?
Yes.
I love She's like, the 13-second intro. Like, what?
Also, when she, like, I've seen it when she, like, posts, you know, people put, like, screenshots of their Spotify song and they have, like, the little timestamp?
Oh.
Every single time she does it, it's 13 seconds or
Stop.
something like that. Every single time. I don't follow her, but I've seen screenshots of it. It's every single time she posts, like, a song screenshot from Spotify or, like, iTunes or something.
Taylor needs
You're
to
scary.
go to church.
She's a crazy cat person, of course.
That's true. I love her cat.
Okay.
Meredith. I think it's Meredith.
I don't know her cat's names.
Anyway. I'm a stan. Sorry.
Anyway, you guys know that infamous moment at the VMAs when Kanye West interrupted her during her acceptance speech?
Yes.
And a lot of theorists were suspicious and they saw the whole thing as staged.
Oh.
Because they say that it's connected to an occult initiation. And people think it's a publicity stunt.
Yeah, like that's what he had to do to get initiated into.
You need public humiliation.
What better way to do it than Kanye snatching the mic from you?
But Beyonce's
Taylor, I'm gonna let you finish, but
that should have went to Beyonce.
Beyonce had the best music video of the year. Like that, I'm pretending to hold a microphone when I literally have one right in front of me. Sorry.
Oh, poor Taylor.
Poor Tay-Tay.
Let's honestly, who do you think is in the Illuminati?
Okay, Beyonce, definitely. She's like the leader. Kim K and Kanye.
Kim Kardashian.
They have to be in it.
I don't know.
And I think the three, like Kim K, Kanye, and Taylor, I think they all work together. Because, like, the whole thing with the Famous music video, and then when she came out with Reputation.
Wasn't that the thing where he was, like, sleeping with the wax figures in the bed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which, like,
that
artistically,
that's
fantastic.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, very scary, but...
Also, how do they know what their naked bodies look like? That's scary as... That's a little bit
I'm
creepy.
sure Kanye has dirt on everyone.
What?
Including
oh my
their
god.
nudes.
That's scary.
Yeah, we should be scared of Kanye.
Isn't there also a thing about, like, the amount of numbers in Beyonce's kid's name, like Blue Ivy's name? Like, if you like put like some of the things, or if like her name is like an acronym or something.
Oh.
Wait, I need to look that up. Is it like her like Blue Ivy is an acronym? It's like
for what?
Wait, let me see.
Here, we'll talk about it after the break.
All right.
Enjoy some words from our sponsors. I went too early.
We need that coin.
All right, here we go. Bye. And the ad council. You heard it here first, kids.
Go outside.
Go to the forest. They're waiting for you. What's waiting for you? I don't know.
The nature.
Probably a giant rock person.
What? All right, where were we? Oh yeah.
Blue Ivy.
We're talking about Beyonce's child.
The Illuminati.
Taylor Swift.
In the Illuminati. Kanye West knows all. We should be very afraid of him.
So does Beyonce.
I think they work together.
Beyonce and Jay-Z work. They're the king and the queen of the Illuminati, and their
they
daughter is the princess.
Yes.
Wait, don't they have twins now too?
Yeah.
What does that make them?
Wait, they have the one kid, and then twins. They have three kids.
Yes.
Oh. God. When did they have all those kids?
They just have the 3 children. Anyway. So, the thing I said about Blue Ivy being an acronym for something about the Illuminati, so, like if you, visualize the name Blue Ivy. Okay, listen to this. Okay, listen. Some people believe that it's an acronym for Born Living Under Evil, Illuminati's very youngest.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It's dumb!
But I love how much of a reach it is.
But there's another one.
Their arm is so outreaching.
Their shoulder's dislocated.
It is.
But there's another one about her name if it's spelled backwards. But but the way they spelled Ivy, they spelled it with an E and not an I. So it's like that makes no sense.
Wait, so it's like Blue Ivy?
Something like that. But if you look at it backwards, like I'm probably gonna butcher the way this sounds. But it's probably like Eve, like Eve Eob or something like that, and it somehow means Satan's daughter. Like.
So wait, then is Jay-Z saying? Who's Satan?
Wait, it said like you should do a little bit of Googling on this thing. Let me look it up. I just
Let me
typed
do
it
a little bit of
backwards.
Googling.
I did it backwards. You know what? We'll do that later. Moving on from Illuminati. Do you want to hear one about Lorde or the one about Anne Hathaway?
Oof.
They're both really interesting.
I mean, I am a Lord stan.
Okay, let's talk about Lorde.
So.
So, people think Lorde is actually a middle-aged woman.
Oh. Oh no.
So people think she's probably in her like mid-40s by the looks of her.
By the looks of her.
Well, this source says that she fakes her age to sell herself as a young musical prodigy, and plus, like, no 20-year-old is like that emotionally intelligent and has a vested interest in grammar. like no 20-year-old is that good at like words.
Isn't she from like New Zealand or something?
I think I have no idea.
I think that they raise them different in New Zealand. And now she's an American.
Should we
pop
not
star.
discuss New Zealand right now? Because of what happened. Praise for New Zealand, by the way. We love New Zealand. Anyways, let's go back to Lorde.
Anyway, Lorde, yeah.
Okay, so people think along with her talent and maturity that's like well beyond her years, I think there has been like things about her birth certificate being released, but by some people they think it looks to be doctored. Or like doctored, I don't know how to say the word, like it's been like messed with. But there's also another thing, you know how there's like this website, it like takes a picture of you and it like guesses how old you are by looking at your face?
Yeah.
The woman who wrote this article, when she wrote an article for this thing called the Concourse in 2017, and she used howold.net to calibrate results from pictures of Lorde.
Reputable website.
Yeah. You can look it up. I found the article thing. And she used pictures of her colleague who turned 27 in 2017. And then she also used a picture of Lorde. Her colleague, whose name is Libby, she turned 27 in 2017, and the bot thought she was 21. But when it looked at a picture of Lorde, the robot thought she was 49.
I don't think Lorde looks that old.
I can pull up the article. Hold on.
Like, I thought, she got nice skin.
She got nice
I mean, if
skin.
she's 49, she's using some good wrinkle cream.
She got nice skin.
She does have nice skin.
Alright.
She's like,
Okay,
she's
I
like
found the
4
article.
feet tall and like,
Alright, I found the
no
article.
wrinkles.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a picture of what appears to be her birth certificate, and there's screenshots from one of her music videos. What music video is it? It's the green light video.
Oh.
Like screenshots of her face. So here's this was her colleague who was 27 at the time, and the robot thought she was 21.
Okay.
She does look to be like younger than that. And then the woman who wrote it did it on herself, and she was also 27. It was kind of close.
Okay.
It was like it guessed pretty accurately almost.
Fair.
And she
I
also
want to see how they do my girl Lorde dirty.
She also did some on Jeb Bush and Ted Cruz.
Are they accurate?
Well, this says the failed candidate for president and son Jeb Bush is 64, and the bot believed he was 53.
Okay, so not completely off. Sorry, Jeb.
So
Or maybe not sorry, Jeb, if it thinks you're younger than you actually are. Congrats, Jeb.
So she took some screen caps of Lorde, and the results were 30 and 36 from like the screenshots from the music video.
Okay, she did my girl dirty.
And then she
Those
took
aren't
like
flattering images.
And then she took like a professional looking photo,
okay.
and it says she was like almost 50 years old.
Okay.
Is this like reverse Benjamin Button? I don't know what's going on.
I think, honestly, I don't think Lorde is 50. I think she's 150. I think she's not from this century.
She's a time traveler.
She's a time traveler.
She's Keanu Reeves. They're both immortal.
They are. That's, everybody says how mature Lorde is. I think it's because she's not from this human plane of existence.
Well, I mean, I literally just looked up how old she is, and she was born in 1996.
Oh.
And apparently she's
23?
22. About. Yeah. I'm like, literally every single article I'm seeing right now is like, is she in her 40s? Is she a grown woman?
She's actually 1,023. She's a vampire.
Is she a middle-aged woman?
That, you know,
I don't know.
I'm gonna go hard no on that.
I mean, that's kind of stupid. But I mean, there are things about her birth certificate being like tampered with, probably. So I don't really know.
Yeah, that's a little sketchy.
A little.
Just a little sketchy.
All right.
Poor Lord.
Oh God.
She didn't deserve this.
She doesn't deserve this slander.
We're sorry, Lord, if you're listening.
She doesn't know we exist.
Anyway, enjoy some words from our sponsors.
Right.
Did I just say feed a pig?
Feed the pig.
Feed the pig?
Shane Dawson.
Oh, wait.
Oh, are we gonna talk about Shane Dawson for a second?
There was some tea.
We'll do that after this one.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I went on YouTube and I saw that. I'm like,
I
wait,
saw, like,
did I
his-
miss something?
He posted this, like, we can talk about it later.
Alright,
Like,
let's talk about
oh, it's weird.
Okay.
Why does he always have something going
Because
on?
people are bored.
I mean, I'm bored, but not that bored.
Twitter is bored.
Oh, I just punched the mic.
I'm so mad. Twitter's bored. Anyways,
Anyway.
if you're just joining us,
If you're just joining us,
we
we were talking about Taylor Swift being in the Illuminati.
Blue Ivy being the daughter of Satan.
And Lord being actually 50.
She's middle-aged.
She's a middle-aged woman. Please
Okay.
let her live. Let her have her
Moment.
What do middle-aged people like?
Midlife crisis. I don't know.
Like a good
A good time.
like heel support in their shoe.
What?
Let her have her heel supports, okay?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Middle-aged people like it. That's not an opinion. That's fact.
That's a fact. Anyways.
Yes.
Let's talk about Anne Hathaway really quick.
Anne Hathaway.
So, if you don't know, well, what?
Let's be. How old is Anne Hathaway? She looks pretty young.
Let me
But
see.
is she actually 400 years old?
Wait, how old is she? She's 36.
Really?
That's like when my mom asked me how old Jared Leto was, and that she's like, how old is he? He has to be like in his 30s, and I'm like, nah, he's 50. He's 47.
Really?
Him and my mom are the same age.
Jared Leto is 47?
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding me?
He was born the same year as my mom, but he was born in December, and she was born in January.
What?
And their birth dates are pretty close together because he was born on December 26th, and my mom was born on January 31st. I'm like, Mom, it's fate. You've been crushing on Jared Leto since the 90s.
Take your chance, Mom.
Like, Mom, it's fate. He's destined to be your husband.
Do it up, Mom.
Shout out to my dad. I'm sorry.
Sorry, too.
Shout out to my dad.
Oh, God.
Anyway, back to Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway.
So
She's 36 somehow.
So she married her husband, whose name is Adam Schulman, back in 2012, and a lot of their fans were convinced that he and her are actually reincarnations of William Shakespeare and his wife, who was also named Anne Hathaway.
Well, I mean, the evidence is right there.
Like,
conspiracy theory over.
like, I had a Shakespeare class back in senior year, and we did like Shakespeare for like one semester, and the rest of it was something else. And we obviously took notes on Shakespeare, and we were talking about his wives and like his marriage life and stuff. And everybody was like, "What?"
Anne Hathaway.
When he was like, when my teacher like mentioned his wife's name was Anne Hathaway, and everybody was like, "What?" And also, Adam Schulman looks suspiciously kind of looks like Shakespeare, but I don't really see it, to be honest. I don't really see it.
Oh.
I don't really see it.
See that pic?
I don't really see it.
A little bit. They have like very similar noses.
Do you guys see it?
Do you see this man?
Do you see
Have
it?
you seen this man?
Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this?
She's taking a
Oh,
picture.
she get.
She's gotta get that perfect shot.
Have you seen this man? I think it's a little suspicious.
I mean, Adam Schulman looks kind of more like my dad, which He really
Your
does.
dad is William Shakespeare.
My dad does not look like Shakespeare.
How does it feel to be the daughter of a famous author?
Oh boy.
Are you shook?
He doesn't. I don't really think he looks like Shakespeare. Like I mean, from a distance, but up close.
What is Adam Schulman like famous?
I really don't know if he's been in movies
Is he
or anything.
a writer?
I have no idea. Let me look him up.
Well, that would be.
Adam Schulman. Like what's his career?
What do you do
I
for
don't
a
know.
living?
What's his?
What's your livelihood, sir?
Oh, he has been in movies.
Oh, he's an actor.
Yeah, he was in movies called Song 1, The Loft,
Song 2.
The Dukes of Hazzard,
Oh,
The Beginning.
just the beginning. Oh, is that a separate movie?
No, it's
the beginning of Dukes of
Just the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, he like walks in and he leaves. He's never seen again.
Ooh, I mean, The Dukes of Hazzard. This movie it was a TV movie. I mean, it got 4.5 out of 10.
Wow.
And a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes.
God, you know. Wait, how much on Rotten Tomatoes?
20%.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if they rated that higher than they rated Stuart Little, I was about to be real mad.
Oh my god.
I'm still.
He's only been in 4 movies.
Upset.
He's trying his best.
He is doing his best.
He's.
Yeah, it's hard when you look so much like Shakespeare and they haven't made a Shakespeare biography movie
Oh
yet.
dear lord.
I'm sure that'll be coming soon.
I don't know.
And then his wife, Anne Hathaway, can star as.
I can play his wife, obviously. I mean,
That's it.
I mean, if real life husband and wife John Krasinski and Emily Blunt can be husband and wife in one movie, they can do it too.
That's true.
They can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of
It's
Shakespeare,
allowed.
have you read any Shakespeare? Like in school? Because I want to talk about Shakespeare really quick.
Yeah, I've read Shakespeare. I'm an English major.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I only read 3 Shakespeare stories in my whole life.
Let me guess, Romeo and Juliet.
When I was a freshman.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Hamlet.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And the third one can always get so tricky because either it's like prestigious, like King Lear, or it's like Macbeth.
What was the other one about the black guy?
That's what it was.
Oh wait, I forgot about Julius Caesar too. That was Shakespeare.
We read Othello.
Othello.
That's what it was.
There
We
it is.
nearly watched the movie where the one guy did blackface and we're like, nope.
No, bad.
We almost watched that one. It was nuts. We almost watched that one.
What else is Shakespeare?
And then my teacher was
Oh,
like,
Twelfth
no.
Night. Oh.
Midsummer's Night Dream?
Oh my God! Anne Hathaway starred in that movie.
Wait, what movie?
the 12th Night, or
Wait a minute.
Title? As You Like It, or something.
Wait a minute. Let me look at her movies. Hold on.
Or maybe she didn't start. I know there was
Wait.
that picture of her,
What?
and she was like Viola, and she was getting like kissed by one of the ladies, but then kissed by one of the dudes, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, Anne Hathaway's in gay rights." But she did.
I mean, my mom likes her because my mom's favorite movie is The Devil Wears Prada, so
Oh, that's fair.
that's my mom's favorite movie of all time. We stand Meryl Streep.
We do stand.
Meryl Streep is in legend.
Skinny legend.
Anyways.
Wow. We'll have to look that up afterward. After this very, very appropriately timed break, where you'll get to hear a word from our sponsor.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Enjoy. Bye. And we're back.
That break was eventful.
It was an eventful break.
Oh my god.
How is everybody today?
Tired. Silence, we're all dead.
Alright!
Okay.
Okay!
Alright, and then we just talked about how Adam Schulman looks more like my dad than Shakespeare.
I mean, sure.
Sure.
Sure. Sure, Jan.
Sure, Jan. Anyway.
But did Anne Hathaway star in 12th Night?
I don't know, I didn't.
I feel like she did.
Let me see.
Unless that poster was just for gay rights. Which I wouldn't put it past Anne Hathaway. She's woke.
What was that movie called?
12th Night.
12th Night.
The 12th Night. It's not the 12th night. It's just 12th night.
Well, it was in a Shakespeare in the Park thing.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
So she was.
Is this the poster you're talking about?
Probably is.
Oh my god!
Yes. Yes.
She said gay.
I think. Also, shout out to Danny. I think they might have a picture of that printed out on their wall.
That's
In their
amazing.
dorm room.
That's great.
It's iconic. She said gay rights.
We stand Anne Hathaway.
We do stand.
Okay.
Okay, so she's in like a production of it.
Yeah, it was like in
Nice.
2009. It was like a Shakespeare in the Park thing.
Oh, good for her. God, we love a theatrical queen. Just love Anne Hathaway, honestly.
Speaking of a Shakespeare in the Park thing, my teacher, he from senior year, he loved going to see Shakespeare plays. And I forget what kind of play it was. I think it was either Macbeth or something else. I can't remember. You know how they have fake fake props and stuff. They had a sword fight at one point.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember if it was either. I really can't remember which one it was. But he said somebody ended up getting actually injured, and they had to sit there and wait until an ambulance came. They literally pulled this person up on a gurney in their Shakespeare outfit.
Oh my god.
And people were sitting in the grass and they're like,
okay.
okay.
Just let me die at that point.
Just let me
Just let
die.
me die.
Just let me die.
God.
Anyways, we're gonna talk about now everybody's favorite thing. Mandela effects, yay.
Oh wait, I thought that was for
I don't know.
the second episode.
Let's just do it now.
I could talk
Just
about
for a
Britney
second.
Spears.
Okay, we'll do that next.
The
All
George
right.
Bush operative.
Okay, good.
So we all know and love Britney Spears. Wait a minute. Related. So they're making a Britney Spears musical, but it's not about Britney Spears.
What's it about?
They're just using her music, and it's like one of those jukebox musicals, like how Mamma Mia only uses ABBA.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate
one
it.
out of just Britney Spears.
Like, why wouldn't you make one about Britney? She's so iconic.
There's one about Cher. Just do one like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
There's
to
one
write
about Cher. Isn't there one about Donna Summer? I don't know. I think so. I need to go back to New York City. Somebody take me.
I mean, they're all
Take me to see Broadway
old
somebody.
queens. So if you're an old queen, you get
They're old
you get a
queens.
musical. I guess Britney isn't old enough yet.
Why hasn't Queen had a Broadway show yet? Freddie Mercury deserves that. He deserves it, honestly.
Why do I feel like they've had... Wait, maybe they didn't have one.
Did they or did they
I
not?
have no idea.
You know what?
I don't keep up with Broadway, except when they do My Girl Britney wrong like this. Because honestly,
Wait, did they?
Broadway be fake.
Wait a minute. Is this... Wait.
The Queen musical. Queen musical. Queen.
Wait.
The musical.
Is it on Broadway or is it one of those off-Broadway things that come to the Kirby Center?
Oh, it might be one of those.
What? Wait a minute. Some of the articles are from...
Wait, this says one of the West End's longest running musicals, Queen's We Will Rock You, will make its New York City debut.
Freddie Mercury is rolling in his grave right now.
Oh, there was also that other musical, Rock of Ages, that used some Queen songs. So it's like one of those.
Yeah.
I
Where it's
will
like
only-
not
I will-
about the person
I
that
will
they're
only
using.
see it. I will only see it if Rami Malek plays Freddie Mercury.
He's
We
basically dusting
stand
all of
Rami
his
Malek.
Oscars.
We stand Rami Malek.
Thank you.
Have you seen that meme where someone said their mom thought their dog looked like Rami Malek?
Yes. Oh, poor Robbie.
We stand him.
We do stand him.
Anyway, back to Britney.
Back to Britney. So
Oh god.
earlier in the thumbnail, you might have seen us posing with snakes. The snakes were fake. But at the 2001 VMAs, the
Yes.
snakes were not fake. Because Britney Spears performed I'm a Slave for You with the snake
Yes.
on her shoulders. And it was
Alright.
iconic. We love Britney. And I will not take any Britney
I don't
criticism.
think you made
in
it
this
clear
episode.
enough that you love Britney.
I just love her. Her music is so good. Oh, God, Queen. Anyway, so that was, a pretty hot topic. Until an American national tragedy happened. A couple days later. So, her single officially came out a few weeks later for I'm a Slave for You, and it peaked at number 27. And it wasn't... That's not pretty good for Britney Spears, It's from the queen of, oh my god, I just forgot one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time.
I did it again.
You know, like, so that's not good. And it's probably because she wasn't as much in the news as American national tragedies. Because they're more important than pop
Tony,
stars.
don't come for us. We don't want to talk.
I'm skirting around the subject. And then Crossroads came out February 16th, 2002. So, President Bush at this time announced a plan. 57 years worth of radioactive waste from nuclear plants needed to be buried somewhere. And Bush said it would all go in the Nevada desert.
Yikes.
And then Brittany said, well, let me divert attention from this.
Brittany said,
Brittany said gay rights. And she said, let me come out with my film, Crossroads.
My film. That hand motion you did. That was great.
So the movie did like pretty okay. It made back its budget, and it did.
What did it get on Rotten Tomatoes?
Don't even. The people at Rotten Tomatoes are fake. If they rate Stuart Little lower than 30, I can only imagine.
It's got a 14.
I'm so,
What did Stuart
so
Little
disappointed.
get? What did Stuart Little get? Now that we're on the
Like
subject.
26. It's stupid, really.
It got 67.
Oh, maybe it was Stuart Little 2 that got really bad.
Okay, let's see.
Because like Stuart Little 2, I will argue, is better.
Stuart Little 2 got 81.
Wait, are you on the right website?
I'm looking at it. It's on Rotten Tomatoes.
I could swear they did not rate
It got a 5.5 out of 10 on IMDb, and it got 81 on Rotten Tomatoes, but a 66 on Metacritic. I don't know what that is. That was.
I thought they rated it lower.
Okay.
Maybe they changed it. Maybe they realized they were wrong. We'll be right back after some words from our friends.
Yep.
So enjoy.
Exactly.
What?
He died. We made a joke about blood transfusion.
Yeah, we had a break and
We're having a blood drive and I
It
made a
didn't
joke
go
about
very well.
blood types.
we had a friend come in. Oh, it's he just walked right in front of the shot.
Say hello to Adam.
Say hello to anonymous commenter Adam. Came in there talking about
He's
the
not
blood
a-
drive.
He's not exactly
And I wanted to know everyone's blood types, because that's my favorite thing
I
to
need
know
to
about
find the
people.
joke. It was funny.
So Sierra says that she's B positive. Adam doesn't know what blood type he is.
Wait.
Seems kind of fake when you just got back from a blood drive.
I need to find it.
They don't tell you?
Wait.
Well, this is my first time doing it, so...
They don't say, oh, you want to know your blood type?
I found it. It was a tweet. I found it.
And then Julia brought up this meme and I just lost it.
It says, my dad died last year when my family couldn't remember his blood type in time for the paramedics to give him a transfusion. As he was dying, he kept insisting be positive, but it's hard without him.
I hope that's fake. I hope someone
I
I
think it is fake because the guy spelled B like B-E. Like if you look
Oh, not
if you
like-
look at the tweet.
But it's hard without him. God, rest in peace.
Oh God.
Be positive. Oh, so
Anyways.
where were we? Britney Spears is a part of the George Bush administration.
Yep. I need water.
Hydrate,
Yes.
little queen.
I need to be hydrated.
Okay, so we talked about how Bush was burying nuclear waste
In where?
in Nevada
Nevada.
at Yucca Mountain. Pronunciation unclear.
Dear Lord.
Yucca? Yucca?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, to divert attention, Britney Spears released her high-grossing film of 17% on Rotten Tomatoes, Crossroads, and it was a banger of a film. And it distracted the American public, but not for long! Because Bush would do something yet again. So, sometime in 2002, Karl Rove was the senior advisor and chief of staff for President Bush. And in 2002, a rumor circulated that there was a liaison between Rove and Spears.
Ooh.
Was Britney Spears canoodling with members of the Bush administration?
Was she canoodling?
Was she canoodling?
Oh my God, I love that word.
So there's no legitimate sources, but believers of this conspiracy say that there's photos of them cuddling up while watching a Cirque du Soleil show
Oh. Alright.
in Rome. Why are you in Rome?
Why are you in Rome?
Don't Cirque du Soleil come to the United States? Can't you just see them here? I don't know.
Even in whatever state you're in, I don't know.
Whatever. So there's no definite proof that this happened,
Alright.
but keep it in mind. Okay, so in August 28th, 2003, the Bush presidency was at a high point. March 2003 marked the beginning of the Iraq War.
Okay.
And only a couple of months later, President Bush gave the famous Mission Accomplished speech.
I was 3, I don't remember.
I thought you were like, oh yeah, I saw that.
I was like, okay, I was 3 years old. 2 or 3, I don't know what month that happened.
So, it seemed that, everything was going good, but the mission was far from accomplished. And this would come out in later months. And at the end of April, Bush's approval rating was at 70%, but at the beginning of September, it reached a new low of 50%. And that's a big drop.
Yikes.
So what does Britney do about this? She kisses Madonna.
When was that?
Madonna
2003 VMAs.
Madonna kissed her, and Brittany was like, okay.
Let me pull up the video.
I'm pretty sure Madonna kissed her.
But
Let's pull up the video.
What did you say?
Go to a clip.
wouldn't you say it distracted the American public?
Wait.
Yeah, they said gay rights.
They said gay rights. And Bush said we're making mistakes.
Madonna said gay rights. Wait, let me find it. Yeah, there it is. Wait, who kissed who? Let me see.
We're pulling up video evidence right now.
Yeah. Let me see.
Well, maybe Madonna was in on it too. Maybe Madonna was like, yeah, I got you.
Wait, but who is that? There's a third person. Is that a backup dancer? Who's that?
There was like 3 people.
That was Beyonce.
Beyonce said
They both kind of went for it though. They both kind of.
See?
But I mean,
It was consensual.
I mean, Britney was like kneeling, and Madonna kind of like pulled her head up, and they kind of went for it. And then Justin Timberlake, look at his face. And then Justin Timberlake.
That's who it was. I thought it was JT. JT does not say that. He said,
JT said,
Wait, whoever that woman is, that's me.
JT said stop.
JT said, what?
Justin Timberlake said we going.
Oh, we gotta go.
Wait, she kissed that other girl too. What is that? Who is that? Wait,
Britney had to kiss a lot of people.
No,
to
Madonna.
distract the vote.
Madonna did. Who's that woman? Who is that? Who's that?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
So
Wait, Christina Aguilera?
No.
What?
No.
What is it?
Chrissy Aggie?
No, the video title's called Madonna, Britney Spears,
It's
and
Christina Aguilera.
kiss.
Are you kidding?
No, it's Christina Aguilera.
Britney had to
Wait.
kiss a lot of people to
When-
save
It's got-
America.
It's
What?
got 3
What's that
exclamation
in?
points in HD.
In HD?
It's not HD.
Well, it was 2003.
Okay.
It wasn't the best.
I was probably watching Teletubbies or something at 3.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
know. I was watching like a Goofy movie. I don't know.
Goofy movie. So, again,
Don't judge that movie. That movie's good.
in September of 2003, Britney said,
Gay rights.
she didn't. She was interviewed on CNN by Tucker Carlson. And
Okay.
Carlson asked her, a lot of entertainers have come out against the war in Iraq. Have you? And she said, honestly, I think we should just trust our president in every decision he makes and should just support that, and be faithful in what happens. She
Oh,
responded.
I think I saw that video on like the Shane Dawson thing about it.
Mhm.
I think I saw that part.
Yeah, so she is a big supporter.
Are we
She
gonna
was-
mention what happened in 2006? If Britney Spears can survive 2006, you can survive this
We're
week.
getting there. I could speed up some of
Well,
we still have another section
yeah.
left. So
All
we'll have
right.
time. It'll be
Commercial
fine.
break.
Not yet.
Almost.
Very close.
After.
Julia's like commercial break.
I meant like after. Commercial break. I'm tired, guys.
It's fine.
I got over the flu. I haven't slept in a week.
Oh God.
I'm dying,
God
guys.
bless us all.
Yeah.
Um.
Don't get the flu. Get vaccinated.
Get vaccinated.
Vax
Support
your
Britney
kids.
Spears.
Essential oils won't save your kid, Karen.
Hot take. You heard it, Karen. All right. We'll be right back after some words from our friends.
All right.
Enjoy. Goodbye.
Hi, this is Jonah.
Most dogs do. I
Yeah.
haven't really met a dog that doesn't deserve the world. That was a weird statement.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Dogs deserve happiness. Adopt, don't shop.
True.
Soundbite.
Soundbite.
That was good.
I feel like this episode has been like 6 years long.
Exactly.
I don't know why. Anyway, if you're just joining us for the last little part here, we're talking about how Britney Spears is a part of the Bush administration.
She's the distraction.
She is our distraction from Bush's antics, and we should be frightened. So, here we go again. In 2004, actually, 2003, former aide of President Bush, Scooter Libby, that's a real name.
What?
Who? He's just a regular looking dude.
Let me see. Who's that?
He kind of looks like Bryan Cranston.
Don't do Bryan Cranston like that.
He was under investigation for leaking the name of undercover CIA agent officer Valerie Plame, and this became known as Plamegate. That's like my favorite thing
Uh-oh.
in this like 2000s of naming every like conspiracy something gate. Love it so much. Kissgate, Elsagate.
What?
I'll look it up. So this was picking up a lot in 2003, and there was a grand jury looking into evidence. And obviously the Bush administration was getting a bad rep. So what does Britney do in 2004? Well, actually, this was like January 3rd, 2004, so right into the new year.
Mhm.
Britney Spears had a surprise wedding in Las Vegas to childhood
yay.
friend Jason Alexander.
Yay,
But-
congratulations.
55 hours later, they divorced.
Oh! Alright.
So it took the heat off for a little bit,
That's
but not
like
very long.
the fastest divorce I've ever heard of.
Oh gosh, and now, fast forward to 2005.
Oh my gosh.
Hurricane Katrina strikes the Gulf Coast on 2005. And the Bush administration was heavily criticized for their slow and inadequate response. You know, they
Dang.
said, "You suck, dude."
Dang. Yikes.
So, what does Britney do?
What did she do?
Like 2 weeks after, she gives birth
Wait, she has children?
to her first child.
I didn't know she had kids. I
Sean
forgot she had
Preston.
kids.
She has a
Okay.
kid.
Okay. She's a working mom.
She is.
Best mom.
You know, she gotta support her kids. You know,
Yep.
she's getting money from the Bush administration.
She gotta carry snakes to make some money.
She gotta. So,
Gotta support the
again,
kids.
it helped. The heat was dialed back. And
Thanks-
now,
Thank you, Brittany.
thank you, Brittany.
She's an American hero.
She is. God, we owe her so much.
Britney Spears for president.
Honestly,
2020.
I would absolutely do that. February 2006. Now, finally, Britney does something bad. She was photographed driving with her infant son on her lap.
Wait, that's what
That-
happened?
That's highly illegal.
Put your kids in their seat before they die.
So you know, the U.S. government spots Britney a little. We got you, girl. And
They're like, hey, we gotta do her a solid. She's been doing all this, now it's our turn.
exactly. So Vice President Dick Cheney shot a man in the face
Oh my god!
accidentally during a hunting trip.
What? How do you accidentally shoot somebody in the face? This is why we need
I
gun
thought
control
you were
people.
a deer.
So
This
yeah,
is why.
they took a solid.
This is why we need gun control.
Well, I mean, Dick Cheney. Yeah.
Ban hunting.
So right before
Stop killing deer.
2000, right before the midterm elections. Here we go. So this was a very important election for the Republicans. But so forgot to mention. So Britney Spears and Kevin Federline, they were a thing since like 2004 until this point. So right before the midterm elections, they announced that they were breaking up.
Yikes.
And you know, it helped take some of the heat away because Bush's popularity was falling and his approval rate was like way down, and the Republicans were like losing tons of seats because people weren't voting for them. But there's more.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. So
Somebody give an infomercial. But wait,
there's more.
there's more.
In February 2007, we're getting to the good part now. Bush told the American Enterprise Institute he wanted NATO to provide more aggressive forces in the war on terror. He said that there was a resurgence in both the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. So that's like pretty hard news for the American public. It's like, oh crap, like Bush needs some serious forces. Like, how scary is this? But you know what Britney Spears did for us?
Shaved her head.
She shaved her head.
She had a mental breakdown. Quote these things: if Britney Spears survived 2007, you can survive today. Inspirational quote of the year.
If Britney Spears can get through President Bush saying that we're having a really bad time with the war on terror, we can all get through.
That should have been my yearbook quote.
Honestly. Yeah, and then, 2008, Bush left office, and
Obama.
I mean, really, have we heard anything about Britney since then?
Probably not. I don't know.
Like, she's just been chilling. She releases some music here and there. She talks about stuff.
She talks about things.
She's just, like, chilling.
Speaking of her, isn't there also a theory that her voice is always modified or somebody else sings
literally
for her?
just
Oh, yeah.
Or have you seen the video of her singing that Elvis song and it's like super fast, but somebody like slowed it down and like her voice sounded normal.
Yeah.
Like she always sounds like she's like nasally all the time.
Yeah, and, like, sped up.
Yeah, it was weird. Somebody save Britney Spears.
Somebody save her. I mean, we still stand, and I hope she's still getting that money
She's getting
from
that
the
coin.
Bush administration.
She's getting that coin.
Because she really did a lot for them.
Yeah.
And, like,
Anyway.
I know it's just a conspiracy theory, but
It makes
believe
sense.
I 100% believe it.
What did we learn today, kids?
Don't. What? Don't. Just don't.
Don't.
We've learned Britney Spears will come and save us all.
Britney and Madonna said gay rights.
Anne Hathaway said gay rights. Lord is 100 years old, and
Kanye, Taylor, and Kim are working together.
they are, and they're all part of the Illuminati.
And Blue Ivy is the daughter of the devil.
Gosh,
Yep.
that's the most shocking part of all. Really,
Oh,
she's so small.
she's like 4. I don't know how old she is.
Like, when do your daughter of the
No,
devil
she's
movies
like-
really kick in?
She's like 7 or 8.
I don't know how old
Oh,
she is.
God,
I don't
really?
pay attention. Oh my lord.
It's been long.
I don't know how old they are.
Anyway, enjoy some words. Enjoy a song or two. We'll be back in a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Okay.